everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I bought, if you've seen the Divine Nails and Beauty video that I did when I visited the shop, you would have seen that I bought this eggshell top coat from there, matte top coat. I haven't got around to using it yet, mainly just because it's more of like a, I don't know, I see it as more of like a spring thing because like mini eggs and Easter and stuff like that, and it works for that. But I really wanted to use it, so I've decided to use it on this set. So all I've done is I've painted all of my tips in this beautiful colour here, which is this one from Blue Sky. It is Faded Blue QXG 741. It's an absolutely beautiful, nice, pale, hairy colour. That's the only problem with doing videos when I've got a really horribly fluffy jumper on, is they get everywhere. But yeah, so I've painted all 5 nails this colour, and then I'm going to be going in with white. I'm using Gel Perfections white because I don't have the white from Blue Sky at the moment. But if you do, for any reason, like if you're interested in getting a white from Blue Sky, I highly recommend CS61. It is their best white ever. Like, it's brilliant in 2 coats. So yeah, I've done 2 coats of the blue on all of the nails. And then I'm also going to be using WR04 from Blue Sky, and obviously the eggshell top coat, and then the white from Gel Perfection. So let's get straight into it. So what I'm going to be doing on these nails is I'm just going to be doing a line of white on all of them. So I'm just going to put some on my palette. So what we're going to be doing is putting that's not even a word, putting a white line over every nail, literally just totally random. So I'm just going to apply this one like basically through the middle diagonally, and I'm going to be doing this line on all of them, but just randomly, like none of them are going to be the same. So I'm just creating this sort of, well, it is obviously a thick line, it's not really thin, so I'm just creating this line on them all. I won't do all of them on camera because obviously I'm doing the same thing, just creating a different line in different places. But yeah, I'm going to do this on all of them. And I'm just going to fill it in. There's a hair right there, which is very annoying, and it's got to go. Just filling it in, and then once I've done all that, I'm going to keep obviously putting them in the lamp to cure them fully. I do want it to be a bit thicker than this. And I'm going to have them all totally random. So some of them are going to be like more horizontal, we'll have one like completely vertical, just things like that, like totally different on all of them. And then we're going to cure that, and then we're going to eggshell top coat. So I'm just going to do the rest of them, like I will do it on camera, but I'll do it like sped up without me talking through it, because it's just going to be the same sort of thing. And then as I do them, I'm going to pop them into the lamp for a full cure. So that's the first one. So we're going in with the eggshell top coat now over all of the nails. So we're just going to pop it straight on, all 5 over the top of what we've just done. Make sure to cover everywhere. Obviously I shall have a couple of patches that are shiny, and that is not what I want for this set. So I'm just making sure it's all nice and even. And then I'm going to pop that in the lamp. I'm going to do that for all 5. Okay, and this is how they look. It's so effective. I really love things like this, like matte top coats with an effect in them sort of thing. So I'm just going to pop a bit of the darker even, blue that I'm going to be using onto my palette first of all. But I really like how these turned out, you know. This is what they all look like. Very cute. I mean, you could just leave them like that, to be fair. It's different anyway, at least. But we're not going to do that. So we're going on top now with the darker blue. And I'm going to be doing some swirls. But I'm going to be doing the swirls differently on all of them, like I did with the line. So on this one, I'm going to do the swirls from the top. and then take it down here like so, and then just build it up, make them a bit thicker. And I'm going to be having the swirls shiny on top of the matte top coat. Obviously, if you use something that doesn't need top coating and stuff for this step, like if I was to use Magpie's gel paints, I wouldn't have to top coat afterwards. I could just leave it how it is, but I will be top coating because I'm using a gel polish for the design. So I'm just making some areas thicker than others. Just going to go around there and make that thicker. Just like that. And I'm going to make this a bit thicker as well. I'm just building it up, keeping it as neat as I can get it. There we go. That's that one. And I'm going to do the next one again differently. So I'm going to start here, bring it round, bring it up, and back around and up there. And then build on that. And then the other three I will do on a quick time lapse, just because obviously it's, again, very repetitive. I'm just building them up in some areas to make it a little bit thicker. I'm going to take that right round there. And then I'm going to make this bit thick. And then around this bit thicker as well. I absolutely love this blue. It's definitely my favourite. Blue sky blue is just beautiful and the coverage is incredible. So it makes it perfect for nail art. Okay, so once I've done that and I'm happy with it, I'm just going to neaten this bit up here a little bit. And make this a little bit thicker. Just bring it out here. There we go. Once I'm happy with that, I can put that one aside as well. So I'm just popping them in the lamp. Well, I'm not. I'm just popping them on the side, which I don't know why, because I don't want to cure there. I'm just popping them in the lamp to cure while I move on to the next ones. And I'm going to do the next ones on a quick time lapse. So once I finish doing that part of it, we're then going to do basically the same again with glitter slippers. We're just going to go next to the blue on the wall. I'm just going to put them all on my little, what's it called, holder, and show you what they look like. They're all very different, which is what I was aiming for, as I said. So this is what they look like. We're then going to go and do this glitter slippers colour next to that on all of them. I'm not going to do all of them on camera this time because obviously it's pretty self-explanatory anyway. But I am going to sort of like go over the blue. Would help if it would stay focused, but this glitter is so glittery it's difficult to do that. So yeah, we're going over the blue and creating swirls that way. So starting on one side of the blue and then getting to the other side. At first I'm doing just like I did with the blue, just a nice thin line across the whole nail, but then I will build it up in some areas and just make it all nice and even. And then once I am happy, I'm going to go in with one of these little lipstick applicators and remove the glitter from on top of the blue. And then all we need to do is just touch it up a little bit. Like so. Just need to clean it a little bit more because we've got just a tiny bit on there that I don't want on the blue, which is just here. So I'm just going to tidy that up a little. I've just literally placed a bit of hair on, which is obviously not helpful. But yeah, so we're just ever so slightly, just very gently cleaning it up to get any excess off, because obviously that lipstick application isn't very precise, so it's easier to just go around with a brush after. Now I got way too carried away and I'm cleaning the whole thing, but there we go. Story of my life is to go too far, but that's that. And we're going to do that on all of them. So that's one way of doing it, or you can of course just go ahead and do the glitter how you want it from the start, so you don't have to remove any. You can just go ahead and do it as you wish. So I'm going to do that this time, which is the way I'd usually do it, but obviously it's nice to have a couple of different methods because not everyone suits the same sort of way of doing something. So I've just done that one just up to that little bit, and then if that was to go over the blue, it'd come back out here. So just make sure there's not too much on my brush. I'm just taking that up to the blue, and then I can carry on with the rest, and I'm going to do that up to there, and then that would come back out under here. So it's like they're entwined, if that's even a word. I have gone a little bit over on this one. You probably can't even see it on camera because it's a really small amount, but I'm just going to move it anyway. And then it looks like it's going underneath the blue. Like so. Obviously you can build it up, but I don't want too much of it on there anyway, so that's fine. I'm going to do the other ones off camera, and then I will come back and top coat with you. Okay, so last but not least, we're going to no wipe top coat over the design. So literally just the swirls area is where we are top coating, because I want the base to still be matte. So I'm just going to pop all of them on my holder so you can see what they're looking like at the moment. I really like how they turned out, actually. Very different, that's for sure. So here we are. Got some glitter going on now. So I'm literally just going to be using my top coat on this brush again, and I'm just going to go over all of the design with it, and not worrying too much if I do get some on the matte, because I will literally just wipe it off before I like cure the top coat. It's not a problem. But I'm going to do this off camera because I'm literally just going to do this for all of them. It's a pretty boring process to watch. It's a pretty boring process to do as well, to be fair. But I'm going to do them off camera, cure them and all that jazz. Pop them on my little background prop thing, and then we can have a look how they turned out. So this is the finished look. I'm not really sure how I feel about it, to be honest, but something different at least. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another one. Bye!